Hey everyone, welcome to another Monday Morning Starter! Jackson's laughing. There's obviously people behind me that are laughing, whatever. I think Jackson's mate was just walking along before. What are you laughing at, Jack?
Oh, I heard it echo through like the whole of the mountains.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
the mountains.
The headland.
All right, a quick video this week on the people that send me questions. Lots of questions about lots of things, about lots of different success or real estate or fitness or whatever. Love to answer them all. Sometimes I try to, can't always answer all of them, but here's a video on it anyway. Success has a requirement, and that requirement is energy, routine, commitment, consistency. That's about it. And it doesn't matter what you want to achieve in any part of your life. And, you know, some parts require more attention than others. You know, if you want to improve your work, you've got to expand the intention of it. So you've got to give it more energy so you can grow it a bit. So when you give something focus and attention, it grows. But then you've got to be consistent. You've got to have a routine. Jackson and I were talking about routines before. There is a routine for everything that you want to achieve in life. Doesn't matter. Work, family, fitness, wealth, there's a routine for it. And how you spend that time in that routine will determine the result down here somewhere. So let's say you want to get better at work. So we just achieved #1 at McGrath again this year. It's the 4th time. Took me a long time to get there. Jack and I just did a video on about it this morning. It should be up tomorrow, Jackson. Depends if he gets around to doing it today. But there's a routine for success at work. If you want to be #1 in your company, what's the routine that's going to get you there? And each day is a snapshot into your future. So how you spend your time today will 100% determine how you live your future down here somewhere. Whether it's a month, 6 months, a year, at some point in time, you will see the benefits or you'll see the return of that attention, effort, consistency, and focus. So I think, what are you waiting for? So what are you waiting for? People talk about it all the time, and you know, I love the people say, oh, I really want to do this, but they sort of never get around to it. I sort of do it a little bit. Gym's a classic example. When people join a gym and want to get fit, and then 3 weeks later they stop going, and I always think to myself, imagine, actually come here, Jackson, for a minute. Hello.
Hi.
Jackson, my oldest son. You started training before?
Yeah.
Yep. How long did you last at it?
A month.
A month. And what did you say to me, like, how long ago was that?
4 months?
4 months ago?
Yeah, about.
Yeah, maybe a bit longer. And then what did you say to me?
I said I wish I stuck at it.
Wish you stuck at it.
I look like Mr. Olympia right now.
You do?
I did.
You're like, rah. Yeah, but you know, Jackson, we all do it. So Jackson started it. He's like, oh, I want to get fitter. Stuck at it for a month and then dropped off. And he said to me, oh, I really wish I just stuck at it. You don't have to do big bits. You have to do lots of small bits in any area that you want to grow in your life. Just picture it like that. If you want to, it's like a plant. You've got to sort of take care of it a little bit of water, a little bit of sun, a little bit of love, and it will grow. Same thing. But if you want something that's quite big in your life, so if you want to be, well, #1 in McGrath is like big in my world. It's sort of like winning a world title in surfing in my world. Might mean nothing to other people, but to grow that and get the momentum going, and it's the momentum that's key. It's like the engine. It's like boom, 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 boom. And as you keep doing it month after month, year after year, it goes faster and faster and your energy builds. There is an energy requirement for success, for sure. But that goes with your routine. It all sort of fits together, and your consistency around, you keep feeding it. That's how great results are created, but then sustained as well. If you want to stay fit, you've got to give it a bit of energy every day. You've got to eat properly every day. You've got to stop drinking so much. If you drink, you've got to stop all that, but you have to do other stuff as well. And it's that time when you go, oh, I'm not going to go today. Why? Do you not brush your teeth today? You won't. You will smell yuck. But isn't it funny? You brush your teeth every day. You have a shower every day. You do your hair every day. You do a wee every day. You do all this sort of stuff in your routine, and you eat breakfast, and we nailed those routines. But isn't it funny, we can't stick to the routines that actually is going to make us even better and better and better. When you feel fit, you feel great. When you're not fit, you don't. You don't have the same energy. I don't care what you say. You do not have the same energy. If you drunk too much, if you're an alcoholic, you're drinking too much, you don't feel great. If you're not as fit as you want to be, you don't feel as good. But when you're in that zone, Jackson's 22 years old, and he's like, I want to be fitter. Like, he's a young man. But even he knows he's like not as fit as he wants to be. So he's got to do something about it. Don't do something about it, you're not going to get anywhere. It's not going to change. Nothing changes until something changes. Like, it's do something about it. And when is that going to happen for you? When are you going to make that decision? Is it this video that's going to get you to start doing it and change? Is it now? Now? Jackson, are you going to the gym today?
I am, yeah.
Yeah, good. Excellent. It's just about doing it. So easy to let. Here's the funny thing. It takes just as much energy to not do it as to do it. Because you're going to spend your energy somewhere else anyway. Either sitting in front of the telly or eating Doritos or whatever, or go to the gym. Either or. 30 minutes, set you free. 30 minutes, all you need every day. I'm sure you got 30 minutes spare. Doesn't matter who you are. And that will pay results, dividends down the track. It just will. It's just, are you serious about it for a start? That's really the question. Are you serious about it? Are you serious about being a bit fitter? If you are, go do something about it. Make the decision and stick to it. Just same when you brush your teeth, remember, I've got to go to the gym today as well, or whatever you want to do. Go for a walk, whatever. At work, if you want to increase your results and you see other people doing really well, you're like, whoa, what are they doing? It might take a little bit longer at work, but the motor is building, remember that. Nothing happens without a reaction. So when you do something, there is a reaction to it. So even though results might take longer to build at work, if you want to become number one in your company, first you've got to set the intention. So first you've got to go, okay, I want to do that. And now you've got to expand your time a little bit and energy. You've got to give it a little bit more. But you've got to not look for the return straight away. You're going to make that engine run really, really fast. And when it starts running really fast, because you're doing all the stuff, you're doing the basics, you're doing the calls and the thank you cards, you're going to make people say wow, and you're going to do those extra hour of prospecting calls, you're going to drop those letters off, you're going to do a little bit more, minimum, a little bit more. You're feeding the engine now, and it's going to start running. And soon enough, might be a week, month, year, 2 years, you're going to have an engine that's running so fast, it's going to be like the Ferrari of real estate or sales or business, whatever it is. Your engine's going to be going that fast, that results are just going to come. They're going to come fast, and they're going to flood. And then as you keep building it, because you're doing all the stuff you need to do, like brushing your teeth, like going to the gym, whatever, you're feeling great, you're feeling amazing, your energy's fantastic, you're in the zone, you're building it, and you're building it, and you're building it, you are going to be flying. And here's the thing. Because you've stayed consistent, because you've stayed committed, and because you really want it, and you haven't let yourself off, number one will find you. Number one will find you. And then when you don't do it, you're going to feel weird, and you're always going to be doing it. So you're going to be doing it way more than you're not. Just remember that. There is a formula for success. Anything you want to achieve. There is a routine, there is a formula, there is an energy requirement. The real question is, can you be bothered doing it?